Hold it up, we gon' burn it down.
Yo YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Justin, bringing you guys a brand new video. So today is officially going to be my 30-day Turkesterone transformation video. So just a quick little video overview. I'm gonna start off by showing you guys a side-by-side of my day 1 and then day 30 physique update. Then I'll show you guys my starting max and then my final max of Turkesterone, kind of my strength progression. And then just like my overall kind of closing thoughts, you know, was it worth it? Would I take it again? How did I feel on it? Before I start, I need to plug Jacked Factory real quick. So Jacked Factory is having a holiday bundles promotion that's going on until December 31st. So this video should be out before then. There are 3 different bundles. The first one is the Shred bundle. It comes with Burn XT, Nitro Surge Shred, Lean PM, and then a jump rope. So if you guys wanna get lean, check that one out. And the second one is the Endure bundle, which has Carb Surge, EAA, Hydro Surge, and an unfinished t-shirt. And then last, for all my bulking boys, we got the Build bundle. This will come with Growth Surge, Carb Surge, Build XT, and then a shaker cup. There'll be a link in the description if you guys want to check out any of those bundles. Some pretty good deals going on. Or you guys can just use code JCUP on all Jacked Factory products. And yeah, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into this. All right guys, so on the left is day 1 and the right is day 30. So as you guys can see from this, I look just a little bit fuller. Definitely can see in the delts and like kind of my upper chest, I feel like. I just look quite a bit fuller. I mean, I definitely don't look quite as lean as I did, but I did gain like 5 pounds from Turkesterone, especially right off the bat. Just right off the bat, I gained like 3 pounds, which is pretty crazy because I didn't really change calories that much. From the front view, you guys can definitely see just some more muscle fullness. Then we have the vacuum. So yeah, with the vacuum, I honestly think that the day 30 one looks better, honestly. Again, you know, the big thing for me that I'm just seeing is my delts, you know, my shoulders, and then my biceps just look just a lot more fuller, a lot more defined. Other than that, you know, there's not that much of a difference. Obviously, the mustache had to go, so. But that's not really a physique change. And then with the 2 different side chests, so the first angle, I feel like you can just really see my chest just looks fuller. It's kind of popping out a little bit more. I definitely don't look as lean from the side view. You know, the day 1, I just feel like I look pretty diced this throughout, but you know, the day 30, I just kind of look a little bit fuller. You know, you can see calories did go up a little bit at that point, but not by a lot, maybe just like 100. I feel like I only raised it about 100 whenever I took Turkesterone, and that was just because college, man, just got really hungry. Second side chest though is when you really can see the bicep development. I feel like it just looks kind of day and night. Yeah, I just feel like I don't look like as like kind of scrawny as I do in them before. I feel like it really just filled me out a lot, which I know I've said that a lot, but I just felt really full in general the whole time that I was taking it. Then we got a nice little lat spread. My back, honestly, was probably the thing that got the strongest from Turkesterone. So I feel like you can't really tell too big of a difference. I mean, whenever I actually do the full back flex, whatever it's called, it definitely looks a little bit fuller, but I mean, it's not like an insane change. Again, the lighting is a little bit different in both these. It's the same spot in my dorm, but I feel like the lighting is a little bit more flattering in the after, to be honest, especially in the back shot. But overall, I feel like physique-wise, you know, you don't see much of a change. Definitely though, strength-wise, big change. I mean, lat pull downs before, I was doing like 120 pounds for like 3 sets of 10. Ended off, I was doing 160 pounds, 3 sets of 10. So quite the strength change, especially on the deadlifts, which you guys will see soon. Then we got the legs. So the first shot, not really that big of like a difference. I feel like this just isn't a good angle. So that's why I actually tilted the camera both times, luckily, so you guys get a better angle. And definitely think that you can see a lot of leg development, which, you know, did translate into my strength progress. You can just see much more striations. I know the angles are like slightly different, but I feel like that was a really big thing whenever I took Turkesterone. I feel like my legs really just exploded, especially my leg strength, my deadlift strength, squat strength went up. That was definitely a highlight of Turkesterone for me. The final weight change, I started off at 6'2", 175 pounds. Thankfully, my height didn't go down, so my height's the same, 6'2", and I ended off at 183 by the end of like the Turkesterone 30 days. I'm still taking it right now, and I'm about 185. I did add in though a couple hundred more calories, so that could have been kind of that weight increase. But I will say, just right off the bat, first week I really gained like 3 pounds eating the same calories, which is pretty crazy. And strength has shot up those first few weeks, which leads me into the second portion of this video, which is going to be my strength progression, where I started and then where I finished. When it comes to the squat, I started off at 315. That was what I hit right before I started Turkesterone. Earlier this summer, or yeah, kind of the end of the summer, whenever I started bulking again, My PR was 245, I failed 275. So yeah, bulking again, you know, I've really just slowly increased, and then I kind of hit that plateau of just not being able to get 315. Barely got it finally, and then Turkesterone just really took me all the way. As you guys can see next is from a previous video. I failed 320. This was about probably week 1 or week 2 of Turkesterone, probably the end of week 1, beginning of week 2, somewhere around there. Failed 320, so as you guys can see, you know, I just didn't have the strength in me. Finishing off Turkesterone, whenever I maxed out, whenever I finished that 30-day transformation, I hit 330. So yeah, definitely a lot smoother than 320 because I failed it. And honestly, it was about the same as like 315 the first time. All-time PR is 350. Over a year ago now, I weighed 200 pounds. It was like peak bulk, had an injury I've talked about before. I'm really, really happy with 330. Turkesterone added 15 pounds to my squat max, so that's my squat. Bench, I've talked about this a lot. I've had a pec injury that I've been dealing with on again and off again for the past like honestly like three to 4 months now. This is me hitting 195 before I started, and that was pretty much like, I don't know, it was pretty difficult. I mean, it doesn't look as difficult here, but I just remember like I felt like a little bit of pain too, but you know, it's whatever. I kind of took some time off, and then after that, this is the beginning of week 3 of Turkesterone. This is me failing 225. I did not think that I was gonna get 225 by the end of the month, but as you guys can see, this is me hitting 225. So Turkesterone added 30 pounds to my bench press. All-time PR is 225, again, whenever I was 200 pounds, way back when. Peak bulk, back in the day, whenever I just didn't care about aesthetic. Weighing 183 pounds and hitting 225 is pretty special to me. I'm glad to be a part of the club again, boys. Hopefully I can be accepted again into the weightlifting community. And then we have my favorite lift, the deadlift. Going into Turkesterone, I hit a 410 pound deadlift. It wasn't clean, but I got it. And then the same day I went for 425, and it was a fail. No, it wasn't that bad of a fail, you know, it was close. And then I think week 2 or 3, I hit 425 finally, as you guys can see by the video. So yeah, 425 went, and then this is where it all kind of went downhill. I kind of got ahead of myself. I just really started going for like 1 rep maxes almost every week, and like my strength was progressing a lot, but my lower back was feeling it. I was just taxed. It wasn't really like I was in pain or anything. I was just kind of taxed from like all the heavy lifting, because honestly, before Turkesterone even, I've really been doing like strength training for like 18 weeks straight with like no rest days, just besides Sunday, but you know, everyone takes Sunday off, but like no rest, no deloads, just going straight at it. So I was pretty taxed, and as you guys can see, I go for 455, almost get it, and then a week later, as you guys are about to see, go for it again, and yeah, barely get it off the ground, which is unfortunate, but you know, it's all good. I was like this close. I mean, you could arguably say I got it, but like I feel like I just didn't lock it all the way. So yeah, 455, I mean, I'm definitely there. I maxed out on these this week, so I took a deload the last 3 days of what would have been my strength program this week. So yeah, getting back into it to finish off December before I probably start cutting January 1st. Definitely going to try to get that 455 and just see how far I can push it before I begin the cut. So just to recap that, because I know that was a mouthful, my squat started at 315, ended at 330. Bench started at 195, ended at 225. And then deadlift started at 410 and technically ended at 425, but that's kind of up for debate. Because honestly, it's probably like a number in between 425 or 455, but I just feel like I get 455 right now. I have a feeling, so stay tuned for a future video. Like probably in the next few weeks, I'll probably hit 455. So now I'm gonna give you guys some closing thoughts. So how did I feel on it? This was kind of like the theme of like the transformation, like picture videos. I just felt fuller, like honestly. I just felt like I was having like one of my best workouts pretty much every workout. I could be a little bit placebo. I don't know, I just felt really good in the gym. I felt like I was just able to have more of like a strength output. I just feel like I could just lift more than what I did before. And I also feel like my recovery was increased. I've been getting sore a lot since I've been like getting back into strength training. And like when I started taking Turkesterone, I really didn't get as sore. Honestly, I don't remember being sore at all on it, which is obviously a plus of that. And yeah, I mean, that was pretty much all I felt. I just felt stronger, which is kind of what it's for. Do I think that it's worth it? Yes. I think that this little bottle right here, Turkesterone, I don't know if that was focused, I don't have my glasses on, I'm blind. I think that this little bottle is 100% worth it. I think it's like 50 or 60 bucks for 60 caps. So I took 2,000 milligrams a day, 2 caps in the morning, 2 caps at night. So overall, I think it's about 100 bucks a month, which is very expensive. But I do think it's worth it for people who can afford it, because again, like I felt like I was on something that I shouldn't be on, to be honest. Like I just felt extremely strong compared to what I did before. Gained weight right off the bat. Obviously this isn't gonna be like if you took actual steroids, like it's not that powerful, but you know, if you wanna stay natural, if you wanna take something that's gonna give you a little bit of an edge, just make you feel better overall, you guys should try this. I made a video called Starting Turkesterone, which you guys can go check out, and I kind of explained some like the science behind it. So if you guys want to kind of know more about it, go check that video out. And would I take it again? So let me answer that question just with a visual. I would take it again. These are all Turkesterone bottles. 100% would take it again. And I'm going to continue taking it for at least the end of December. I probably have a little bit more. I was planning on going up to 3,000 milligrams, but I kind of want to take that, like I really want to take this long term, so just for financial purposes, I'm going to stay at 2,000 milligrams. But yeah, most likely I'm going to continue to take this, or I might take a little bit of a break, maybe at the beginning of my cut. If you guys have ever cut, you know that you really start to lose strength fast. So hopefully, like if this could help me maintain any strength at all, that'd be nice. So maybe if I took it towards like the middle of a cut, I wouldn't like lose everything, because that's what happened last time I cut. I just completely, like my strength just plummeted. Definitely would take this again, and I'm going to continue taking it. I don't know forever, probably not, but as long as my bank account will allow me to. And I think that is going to wrap it up. So that is my Turkesterone 30-day transformation. Again, started off 175, ended off 183. So that's 8 pounds gained in 30 days, which is pretty great considering I'm natural. And if you other natural lifters know that gaining weight is pretty difficult, unless you know you're gaining fat, because let's be honest, like if I shoved down 5,000 calories a day, I could gain weight easier, but I would just kind of spill over, and that is not the goal here. Because at the end of the day, we train for strength and aesthetics, so you know, still gotta look good. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Follow all my social media at JCuppFit, and use code JCupp on all Jacked Factory products. Go check out those bundles, guys. Goes till December 31st. Definitely some good stuff in there. I will see you guys next week with the next video. I'm not really sure what it's gonna be yet, but there'll be something. And yeah, peace out, boys.